Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the animated classic Finding Nemo. Now, this movie was a big part of my childhood, one of the original animated movies I really remember watching as a kid and watching it multiple times, along with Toy Story and Treasure Planet and stuff like that. Now, I was on Disney Plus and I was kind of just looking for something to watch. I was actually going to continue watching Star Wars Rebels, but then I saw Finding Nemo and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. It feels like it's been well overdue for me to check it out again. And that's what I did. For some reason, I thought maybe this movie would not end up kind of not living up to the hype in my own head, but basically just being as good as I remember it being, but I was definitely wrong. This movie definitely holds up, and it really doesn't show its age at all. The animation still looks really good, and the voice acting is top fucking tier. I mean, a lot of these Pixar, Disney movies, you know you're gonna get really good voice acting across the board, but this one is especially good. The writing in this movie is amazing, in my opinion. I mean, it has a very simple baseline where it's like, all right, I'm gonna go rescue my kid. But the journey to get there is filled with these extremely memorable side characters and overall just the building of relationships, mainly between Marlin and Dory and also Nemo and his kind of group of friends that he ends up having. Also, Willem Dafoe in this movie? What the fuck? How did I completely forget he voiced a character in this? So solid animation, a charming voice cast, and real character development where, when you look at... I've said this a handful of times now in these videos, but when you look at a movie, one of the things that I do a lot now is just look at the beginning and the end and say, is that character really in a different spot? It doesn't always judge how good the movie is because some movies aren't really meant to be that big, character development type thing. But this movie does it in spades while also being funny as hell, telling something extremely heartfelt, having its serious moments, and just having a bunch of tonal shifts that work really well together. Holy fuck, I needed a breath at the end of that sentence. That was all like one wind. Anyway, all that to say that I would 100% recommend this movie again. I mean, there was really no doubt with that anyway. I just wanted to talk about this movie and say that yeah, it's definitely as good as I remember, and it's also one of those movies that leaves you with the feeling of, like, satisfaction with also, like, I'm sad that it's over, which I feel like is a very cool feeling, but also kind of sad. Like, you don't want it to end and you're watching the credits and you're kind of just sitting there. It's one of those, and I just think that that means that you have something really special and memorable, and, there's a reason I called it an animated classic at the beginning, and I definitely stand by that after watching it again. So, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.